And to get more perspective on this, I'm very happy to welcome someone who has been iconic here in Washington, D.C., and that is Ben's Chili Bowl. Joining me is Virginia Ali, the co-founder of Ben's Chili Bowl, serving the community now for 60 years. And it's an honor to speak with you, and I say that in a number of angles because my family also came from the restaurant industry. And my first question to you is, tell me about your childhood, because running a business involves a lot of hard work, and I think your past ultimately shapes sort of your future. Tell me about your childhood and how did you get into this industry?
Well, I first of all grew up in rural Virginia. My father had a 350-acre farm, and of course that requires work, and it teaches you to work hard and to appreciate your work ethic and that kind of thing. But it's been a very interesting 64 and a half years. In August, I will celebrate 65 years at Ben's Chili Bowl. And of course, I'm coming up on my 90th birthday.
I mean, it really is an amazing achievement. If you could go back in time, what advice would you give yourself when you first started this venture? Because I am sure you did not expect it to be what it is today, because when you're starting a business, it's a very scary endeavor.
Yes, it is, and I certainly wasn't expecting what we're seeing today, but you know, we knew we wanted to be a part of a community, and we knew we wanted to open a little business so that we could raise a family, just to make a living and raise a family. And over the years, it's become a gathering place and a destination. But the good thing was, I love people, and I've enjoyed my experience there in these 65 years. It's been hard work, lots of challenges. You know, I've been through the civil rights movement and the uprising that took place in '68, and so many challenges. So, but when you treat people the way you'd like them to treat you, and you provide a good product, and smile often, and kindness is the best thing you can offer, I think.
It's the definition of the community that we want to all be a part of. I am 100% sure of that. If you could give advice to those, now we just ran a story about J.P. Morgan talking about the number of women, specifically black women, who are entering this entrepreneurship trend, but I think the struggles are similar depending on who you are and which part of the countries you are. It is really hard to start a business, let alone start a business as a person of color. What is your advice to those who say it is too hard, or it's too difficult, or I don't have enough money, or I don't have enough resources? Because there's 99 reasons to not do the business, and there's very few to actually go ahead and start it.
Well, you know, I think it's very important to, first of all, find a need. But secondly, you have to do something that you're very passionate about. When you're very passionate about something, and you know you're offering a service or a product or whatever, if you're a nurse or a physician or whatever you are, when you offer that service with a smile, and then you don't give up, you know, you simply know that you're doing the very best that you can and you're offering a great service, then believe in yourself and don't give up. You simply don't give up.
Looking back at your legacy and your career, was there a time you came across a challenge where you said, maybe this is just too much? And I'm curious how you went about to overcome those challenges, you know, in the business world.
You know, when we first started, we thought about, should I leave my job at the bank? But then we decided, no, we would make this work if we had to sell the car, give up the apartment, bring in a shower and a bed, and live in the building where we were providing the restaurant. But it's challenges. For example, when we went through the uprising in 1968 after Dr. King's assassination, liability insurance wasn't even available. So you know, there's so many struggles that you go through, and particularly as people of color, getting the financing when you're into a business and the area is deteriorating because of the uprising, then it's very, very difficult. But we were able to hang in there. We were very support of our community, and the community was there to support us.
I'm just curious, had you never started Ben's Chili Bowl, was there another business that you would have started? Would it also be food and beverage?
Food and beverage was kind of something that my husband and I agreed on. It was something that he was more passionate about than I. But I got to learn the business and love the business and love the people that I served, the privilege that I had of serving people from all walks of life and now from all over the world. We are now a little place, a destination spot, so we get people from everywhere. And I like that so very much. I'm so glad and so grateful that I'm into this business.